Soup, presented by Bud Light. We throw rocks at Tila Tequila.
So watch out, bitches.
Eat pie with the Bachelor Pad.
Sponsors and their families are going to be upset.
Get a mouthful of maggots from Scream Queens.
It smells and tastes like poo.
Get wasted with Jersey Shore.
I want to have sex.
Plus, a Bad Girls Club freakout, a visit from Rob Cordry and Oscar Nunez, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Oh, gosh.
Now, here's the host who watches it all for you, Joel McHale.
Yeah. Welcome to the Soup. Huge news. Dr. Laura is going to quarterback the Minnesota Vikings. Her offensive line is not going to like the way she calls plays. It was a huge week on America's Got Talent. Not only did Leanne Rimes dance around in a bikini in what looked like a musical version of an Old Navy commercial, but we also found out that Howie Mandel is not a Lady Gaga fan.
From Tucson, Arizona, with his version of Lady Gaga's Alejandro, here is Harmonica Pierre.
Howie prefers Xylophone Francois' version of Kesha's TikTok, so I would watch that show if that's how they did. Are your kids late for school and addicted to Justin Bieber? Then Inside Edition has some helpful parenting tips.
Justin Bieber, Twitter terrorist? Why did the pop heartthrob tweet this teen's cell phone number for all the world to see? And you'll never be late to school on this school bus.
Still, no seatbelts on that bus, so when it stops at every single house and railroad crossing, well, the kids just go flying. In TV news, Dr. Laura Schlesinger stopped by Larry King Live to explain why she was quitting radio after using the N-word 11 times in a conversation with a black woman on her radio show last week. She chose Larry's show because he is an icon in the black community. And she is very in touch with it as well.
Sponsors and their families are going to be upset. Radio stations are going to be upset. My peeps, as I call them, are going to be upset. I was trying to make a philosophical point, and I made it wrong. But I wasn't dissing anybody.
No, you made your point, Chuck D. All right. Remember when The Bachelor, when they filmed an entire season in Rome, or when The Bachelorette traveled to Iceland, Turkey, and Tahiti, all within 3 episodes? Well, this week, Bachelor Pat had a pie eating contest. That's right. It's a bandana and a sticky guitar away from being Rock of Love. Anyway, Tenley doesn't like it.
Look at Jesse S. going after it.
What? I don't like it. I don't like it anymore.
You need buckets over here?
Uh-huh.
Yep, okay.
Melissa, a bucket for the girls.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, what the hell?
I'm pretty sure Tenley vomited into the pie and continued to eat. That is pretty gross.
Oh, gosh.
Wait. She keeps regurgitating and swallowing the same crap over and over? Tenley, you've got a future in e-programming. By the way, you guys are all fired. By the way, Chris Harrison, I consider this outfit to be your silent protest against the Bachelor Pad, so... I got it. Scandal! Tila Tequila was assaulted on stage while performing at the Gathering of the Juggalos in Illinois. Tila told TMZ, dudes were throwing huge stone rocks in my face, almost burnt my hair on fire because they threw firecrackers on stage, and they even took the out of the porta potty and threw and piss at me when I was on stage. Now you know what it's like when we read your tweets. Okay, I feel really bad for the people that had to handle the feces for a few minutes before they threw it. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oscar Nunez from The Office. What are you doing here?
Hi, boys and girls. I'm gonna go throw feces on Tila Tequila.
Why on the earth would you do that?
Joel, why wouldn't I do that? Dude, everybody's doing it. Who invited Righteous Richie over here? Yeah. Am I right?
Oscar, look, Tila Tequila is a human being and doesn't deserve to have these horrible things thrown at her. Think about that when you're schlepping this enormous porta potty around.
Joel, you're right. This is an enormous porta potty.
Thank you.
Totally. I'll take the feces out here and carry it over in my hands.
All right, let's talk about chicks, man. Snooki has a new boyfriend. The Jersey Shore star hooked up with Iraq war vet Jeff Miranda over the weekend. Jeff said it's comfortable since he's used to almost losing his nuts in a place filled with oil and sand. Nancy Grace spent some time unnecessarily meddling in the problems of Fantasia Barrino. She even brought on an expert Fantasia watcher and then berated him for caring.
We know Fantasia is a good actress. She's played on Broadway and in other productions, but Shorty had a lot of drama in her life. I watched the whole season, believe it or not, last year, and it had a lot of drama in it without this.
Alan, you're sucked into this whole thing, too. It's like the heels. It's not real, Alan. It's pretend.
Listen, Domehead, you invited me on as a Fantasia Barrino expert. This is the only reality either of us have, and I'd argue that it's better for me than you because at the end of the day, I can go to sleep under my Fantasia Barrino comforter knowing that I won't be back here tomorrow. Good day, rage-filled drag queen. There isn't one person on that screen I'd trade hairstyles with. Let's have some chat stew, shall we?
So meaty.
In the history of poop-throwing incidents, the Tila Tequila Gathering of the Juggalos melee ranks among the all-time greats. Good Day New York had every detail covered. Well, almost every detail.
She tried to stay on stage. She knew she had to get the money to get paid to be there, so she tried to continue, but it was really nasty. She got pelted by a few items, and as you can see the pictures, she is just looking horrible. So we're waiting to see, but she says she might even sue for the situation at this concert, so pretty bad story this morning.
All right, real quick, though, and I know I should know this. Who is Tila Tequila?
I love Celebrity Jeopardy. The pint-sized concoction is known for her willingness to bone anything as long as it tells her, Daddy loves you.
Who is Tila Tequila?
Correct. We would also accept Snooki and former Labor Secretary Robert Reich. Rumors were swirling all week that Lindsay Lohan may be released from rehab any day now, or as it's legally known as, what the So Dina Lohan did what any Lohan parent does the second there's news about their troubled daughter. She went on the Today Show, but had a hard time answering Matt Lauer's easy questions.
How many times has she been in rehab?
2.
2 times? Okay, my notes had 4, but let's say it's 2. I went back and looked, and I just want to talk to make sure we're on the same page here. January 2007, she went to a place called Wonderland.
That was not court-ordered.
No, I'm not saying court-ordered. I'm saying her times in rehab, though.
Oh, initially it was court-ordered. You said court-ordered.
I meant this is her 4th time in rehab. Correct?
3rd, actually.
Congratulations, Dina. You don't know how to count or raise a child. Dina also had a new word she's working out for her act. See if you can figure out what the word is.
We have a new judge on the case. I don't know if you know that fact. It just happened 2 days ago. So I think she went overboard and played serious hardball with Lindsay. She's been through a lot. It was the judge played hardball, and the judge on her case played hardball. She just got really hardballed.
Dina doesn't believe in hardball. Her parenting style is more highball or 8-ball. Oscar Nunez, what are you doing here again?
Hi, Joe. I've been thinking a lot about what you said about Tila Tequila being a human being.
Well, that's great. No more throwing human feces, right?
That's right. I want to help her turn her life around.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm going to throw textbooks at her. Prep courses, college brochures, things like that.
Oh, all right.
I'm going to nail her in the head with a synchrone of physics. Right in the head, Joe.
That's a great idea.
It feels so right.
I'm coming with you. We'll be right back.
Who's having a good time this week?
Here comes Heidi Toller.
This lady from Wipeout. Let's let her finish.
Oh my gosh! Great season!
Good times. This good time moment is presented by Bud Light. It's the sure sign of a good time. Here we go. Stay tuned for reality show clip time with delicious maggots on Scream Queens, a super sexy secret life, and the real world New Orleans, plus wasted Guidos on Jersey Shore, and the kick-ass clip of the week. Oh my God! Celebrating birthdays this week, Joe Jonas turns 21 and Kathy Lee Gifford turns 57. Guess which one of them is going to get wasted?
Notice the amount. That says everything we need to know.
Cheers. Looks like Hoda gets the gift of holding back your hair. Happy birthday, Kathy Lee.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Rob Cordry, star of Children's Hospital on Adult Swim.
Oh, thank you, Joe McHale.
So what's happening, buddy?
You want to know what's happening?
Yeah.
All right, well, flippin' Justin Bieber posted my cell number on his Twitter page, and I'm really super PO'd right now.
How did Justin Bieber get your phone number?
Okay, I was just calling him to tell him how much I like his music.
Yeah?
Yes. And texting him about how great his voice is.
Okay.
And hiding notes around his room when he's sleeping. So what?
Oh, wait. Oh, dear.
And sneaking up really quietly so I could smell the back of his neck and hair.
Okay, that's not good.
After all the nice stuff that I do for the little son of a bitch, he posts my cell number on his Twitter page.
Well, he probably could have had you arrested.
Wow. I thought you were with me on this, Joel McHale.
No, I really think you ought to be locked away for the things you did.
Fine. But know this, Joel McHale. You will not be invited over to play Army Men with me and Justin Bieber when I adopt him and make him my own son.
Okay, fine. Oh, look, there's Justin right over there.
What, Bieber alert?
Yeah.
JB!
You can catch Rob Cordry
on... This isn't Justin Bieber, this is Ryan Seacrest, stupid!
Oh, shoot. They're different heights. Justin's much taller. Rob's on the new Adult Swim series, Children's Hospital. It's very funny. You should watch it. Now, it is time for my stories. On The Secret Life of the American Teenager, they showed us the secret to why so many teenagers are getting pregnant. It's because of seduction like this.
Do you like to dance? We could have a pants-off dance-off.
Really? Sounds fun.
Or we could just dance. Because I have a feeling that if anything comes off, we'll get ourselves into a situation we can't get out of.
And what would that situation be?
That situation would be sex.
Yeah. I don't want to have sex.
I want to have sex. But it may be a little early in a relationship to have sex. Besides, we have the whole summer to have sex at med camp.
That's right. You can have plenty of sex at med camp. If you can tell the difference between him and the cadavers. If you can't, then what's a better secret life than necrophilia? I'm kidding, dude. That was my wedding night. It's Real Show Clip Time. I don't want to have sex. I want to have sex. Jersey Shore was a repeat, or it might as well have been. This time you cannot run away with me. Just say goodbye and let me. Ever have one of those mornings where you just can't seem to get into bed? On the Real World Nolans, Jimmy got really drunk too, even by real world standards. I'm not exaggerating. Look at this. Yeah. Later, she got naked in front of not gay Ryan, who wished he was as drunk as she was because he didn't like what he saw and retreated to his natural habitat.
Get some clothes on. Ew, I saw your... Ugh. I can see you naked. You have a vagina tattoo. What is that? I seen it. Oh my God, it was horrid. Hey, listen, I saw her vagina, dude. I saw what you're working with, man. That's gross.
No. Jimmy, no.
she coming? Don't lock me out. Get in here, honey.
Remember, just because Ryan is in that closet does not mean that he's gay. It just means that a girl's vagina turns him off so much he has to get really close to a guy in a dark and private place. Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. The cake you're about to see on Fabulous Cakes is pretty darn fabulous. But even I am not nearly as excited about this cake as one of the party guests.
Decorate the cake with the sugar paste flowers, and then carry it in to the waiting crowd.
Look at that, Charlie!
Why is he that excited?
That is a pretty sweet mother cake, dude.
Wow, all right. On Scream Queens, Sierra had to do a scene with maggots, but judging by her description of it, it sounds like she's used to acting in different kinds of movies.
I feel the maggots come on my head, and I look up. I'm just like, don't look down, don't look down. This is the most disgusting thing in the world. I felt them come in my mouth. Oh, God. And I kept screaming, and they were coming in my mouth, and I spit in them out, and they were coming in my mouth, and I spit in them out, and then I just kept screaming and looking up, and then...
Cut!
It was all over.
That's weird. She doesn't look anything like Lawrence Fishburne. Bad Girls Club, fight, voice of reason, go.
Yeah, that's when you look broke. That's when you look broke. That's when you look broke, bitch. That's when you look broke. That's crazy, bitch. That's crazy, bitch. Get your nugget and throat, bitch. I don't know. You got me up. You told me you were bad. Everybody shut the up right now. Right now. Calm down.
If you don't calm down and bring me some peace up in here, I'm gonna cut you, bitch. I'm gonna cut you in your hair. My vagina got teeth, mother. I'm gonna bite your ass off. I'm gonna bite your ass off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is going on in here, guys? Come on, calm it down. This is too much. Everybody is calm the F down.
Now
all
this
right?
is happening.
What is going on?
Don't tell me I'm a brown Latina. That's a black and a Latina mixed together.
This week on Scrappers, which is a compelling argument for keeping unemployment high, the guys were at a job site without a working bathroom, and Sal the barber, who is never shown cutting anyone's hair, hears nature's call. Let's find out if he in a bag.
Today we had a little misunderstanding with my stomach. There's no bathrooms, there's no walls, there's no ceilings, there's no floors, but this is what you do on the job site. I got no choice. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it honestly stinks, bro.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do? Hold it in for 12 hours and make my colon explode?
What'd you eat? What is that, broccoli?
What you want me to do?
What? Gross.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Hey, it's Spike TV's fall schedule. And E's summer schedule. And the band Train. And a baby. Looks like you didn't know he was pregnant. What did we ever do to Train? And now, let's take a look at my cock. This week on Man, Woman, Wild, my cock is cold and wet. My cock would rather be hot and wet, so he enlists his wife to help create some friction. Luckily, she has tissue.
This is a good dry piece of wood. I try to find soft woods. Hard woods require more energy to make friction. I want it to be as smooth and straight as possible.
Oh, you know what I've got? Look at that smoke.
That means it's ready.
Yeah, that's ready. It's ready. Smoke is coming. Yes.
Thank you, Sarah.
It's got it. My hand is really hurting.
It's a lot of work. All right, let's try again.
I don't know, my cock. Why don't you just watch some TV or something? Take a break. We'll be right back.
Hold on for lots more delicious soup with Let's Take Some E and the kick-ass clip of the week.
take some E. This Sunday, after the premiere of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, it's the premiere of The Spin Crowd, which is a look at the lives of Hollywood's publicists. Who doesn't want to know about that? Here's a clip of Jonathan, the boss, being awful to Erica, his employee, who he made get lip injections.
Okay, I know you're like really pumped on these lips and stuff, but...
Looks so good, I gotta tell you. Can't wait to take you to like a client meeting.
Well, I appreciate that, but just letting you know, I didn't go through with the lips.
You did.
These are temporary. They're gonna last like an hour more. Like
stop, they don't do that.
They're not real lip injections.
Erica, that is so rude to do to me. It's like embarrassing.
You wanted this, not me.
I know, but you're homely. No offense.
So tune in every Sunday to watch this human fish demoralize perfectly lovely people until they become just like him. That's not a punchline. That's how E describes this show in a press release. We're looking forward to more shows. That brings us to our clip of the week. Here we go. On HBO's Hard Knocks, Antonio Cromartie, the all-pro cornerback of the New York Jets, makes his case for his own TLC show, or at least an appearance on Maury.
I got Alonzo, who is 5. I have Karis, who is 3. I have my junior, which is 3. I have my daughter, who just turned 3 as of yesterday. I have another son named Tyler. So he turns 3 in December. We got another daughter that was born October 16th named London. Another daughter that was born named Leilani, who's 2 years old. And I have my newborn with my wife.
All right, 4-3 cover zone. Cromartie, get a vasectomy. Break! All right, come let me list my kids. September 4th at Caesars in Windsor, Ontario. October 8th at the Verizon Wireless Center in Dallas. October 9th at the Cobb Energy Center in Atlanta. And Carnegie Hall, which I had with my wife, November 5th. See you next week. And thank you to Rob Cordry.